Hi.
Oh my gosh, hi! Good morrow, everybody. Oh my goodness gracious.
George,
Sorry.
you're muted.
It was
All
probably
right,
better off that way. Let's be real. Hi, everybody.
So right
Welcome to
before the stream, I ate a fortune cookie. Like randomly, I just had one on the counter.
Also ate the fortune.
Just impulsively ate it. And the fortune is: life to you is a dashing, bold adventure.
Whoa.
So, it's like, yeah, it is, Land of Eam.
Wow.
You guys are going on a dashing, bold adventure today to,
Yeah, we are.
I mean, maybe kill a dragon?
One of our lucky numbers is a 12, so let's
We're gonna roll some 12s, baby. Bernard's gonna guide our hand.
he's gonna guide.
I'm ready
our
for
hand.
it.
Bernard, wherever you are in the world, you must guide their hands.
It's true.
You must.
Egg animates.
Egg
was here a little
animates.
early. Yeah.
Hey! Already.
Hyped for the stream. If you're still here, Egg, how you doing? Today is the second session of Season 3, and you guys are in Bogtown. You have
Blitz,
done a couple things. You've met Shane Shandar, the famous dungeoneer.
Indeed.
I thought he would be bigger.
He's pretty. No, he's pretty built.
I still thought he would be bigger.
He looks exactly like Dolph Lundgren.
From
But a
the
boggart.
Expendables 3. He is Dolph Lundgren from the Expendables 3.
Yeah.
He's got a bulbous boggart nose and pointy ears and a big stash.
He's a handsome fellow.
Hello.
He has a chemical
Thanks for
engineering
hanging out.
degree.
Thank you for joining us.
All right, so you guys are in Bogtown. The story behind this whole thing is that Dungeoneer magazine needs good stories, and Shane Shandar's stories haven't been exciting all that much lately. And you guys are kind of outshining his stories, but part of that is because Zona Imbach has kind of punched up the non-existent romance between you two.
We swear it doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And so, you've partnered with Shane Shandar to go on a interesting, amazing adventure, which he brought up the idea of going to slay the Scarlet Worm in the Jagged Hills.
Worm, baby.
Yeah, that's a dragon. He wants us to slay a dragon, and I am legitimately terrified.
Yeah, the Jagged Hills
Thunderblade
right
is
here.
not terrified.
It's a party of 2 goofballs. FYI.
Right.
This is not.
Well, you're gonna have Shane Shandar, who's legitimate. He's a force.
I turned, or is Shane with us right now? Are we with Shane? Let's set the scene.
Oh, you tell me where you are. It's the morning of the next day. Today you're supposed to go on this journey. Do you want to already be with him?
Yeah, we're like we're hanging out. He's like packing up a mule, like on the outskirts of Bogtown, as we are about to embark north. North to the Jagged Hills.
I like the idea that Shane Shandar has a trusty mule.
Yeah.
Let me ask you: did you want to, get any supplies beforehand?
I would like dragon slaying supplies. Whatever those are. Do you have anything in a ballista? I'll ask the
He's like, yeah, it's called a crossbow. It's a handheld ballista,
Yeah, that'll be 1 pouch of silver coins. Sorry, don't have it.
We broke.
I
broke.
forgot. That's something we should mention. The reason we're doing this is because we are flat broke, and we need resources in order to continue our own quest. And what better way to fill your coffers than with a dragon's hoard?
There was a point at which we were sailing down the Black Road, paying 2 gold pouches to Piabity here and there for our transport, and I kept thinking to myself, yeah, we're hitting that level of the game where we're going to be getting gold more frequently. It should be okay to spend this.
Well, we were.
Yeah.
I mean, we were headed to go finish building our ship and and go on a pirate adventure looking for treasure.
Yeah, this is part of the problem. You guys kind of hit a lull point in your adventures.
Yeah.
I think it's more like if you look at the writers of any sitcom, they just are like, how do we drag this out more? And we didn't take away their money. Let's make it figure it out.
2 words: Stefan Urkel.
Wow.
Right.
He's canon in the land of him. Do we lose Ben by any chance? Is
I heard Ben's voice.
I don't know.
I have no image.
It says my camera lost connection.
That's disturbing.
Okay.
I need to see your beautiful face.
All right, everybody, let's vamp for a minute. The Industrial Revolution was neither industrial nor revolution. Discuss. It's true.
There's Ben Casa. He'll be back.
He'll be back. So let's see. He's returning.
He's returning.
I don't think there's anything we need to pick up or purchase, or anything that we can purchase, really.
No, I don't think there's anything like specific.
We have enough. We have like 5 rations.
Like, I don't know.
I know, right? Can you? I wonder if we can forge anything.
That's a good thought. What could I possibly craft?
Are you're good on armor right now?
I am armorless, but that would be good.
We could even just start. Oh no, but we don't have any. We don't have any materials, do we?
I've got the great helmet on.
Okay, that's a start.
I've got my halberd. I'm using the updated character, looking at what I'm wearing now.
Ah, yes.
With the updated character sheet, we'll share that with everybody soon. Actually, we're going to update.
Good.
A big update to the quick start guide that you can check out. You can download it for free if you hop on over to landofgame.com and join the newsletter. You just automatically get a link to it, and you'll find out all the updates, new art, new layout, all the changes that are coming to the. And it's not a lot of changes really. The beta is pretty fleshed out. We're getting great feedback on Discord, which you can also join to share your thoughts. But anyway, sorry, plug over.
No, I mean this is the advertisement while Ben figures his stuff out.
Yeah, and speaking of feedback, we got some fantastic feedback on the Land of Game Discord yesterday about treasure hunting, and one of the things that Ben worked on yesterday was trying to simplify and revamp the treasure hunting a little bit, because Ben and I have always felt that it was a little complicated, and because we had not delivered treasure to any play tests, really, we never really got super fleshed out. But hopefully we're successful today, Georgie. And
yeah, shout out to Melchior for giving us feedback in the playtest feedback channel on Discord.
Yeah,
I mean that is super helpful. Because we live in our own we live in our own microcosm. Like when I get 12 mundane items, like 3 canoes, like a tennis racket, and 4 umbrellas, I'm excited about that. But I think most normal people are not excited about that. So
I don't know. This is the land of
the issue. The issue was more with like the rolling aspect. I don't think it was like
the mechanics.
Yeah. But I mean, that's true. It's even just trying to roll 40 things. Not everyone has roll 20 to roll a bunch of things for them at once.
So I don't know why I lost my camera, but I had to shut everything down. I closed my browser and I lost all my tabs. Ben, Control-Shift-T will reopen all of your previous. If you hit that a couple times. Well, I don't know if I want to do that, because it only worked when I shut everything down.
Sinking Ship says poop, which I heartily agree with.
Yeah.
Not only is it it's a great username for making that comment as well. Welcome to the Sinking Ship. Now,
I hope Sinking Ship comes like once a week to our streams.
Technologically, are we living the dream now?
Enhance, and we're fine. Yeah, I think we're back to normal. I see Ben in roll 20.
Yep.
I gotta say, for 3 seasons of this, this is the first time we've had a catastrophic failure.
That's true. We've done this for
technologically.
I don't even know how many episodes we've done, but this is season 3, so I'm just gonna think of it in terms.
It's like 47 episodes or something crazy like that. Who knows?
It's internet seems to be wonky at the moment, but
that's okay. We'll power through.
So I can't guarantee there won't be more problems. That's what I'm trying to say.
We're gonna role play. It'll be Shane Shandar going off, gallivanting by himself.
Dashing and bold adventure. It was foretold by the fortune cookie that
It was.
Okay.
Do we want to talk about the treasure stuff at all? Or James and I were briefly.
I mean, we just talked. We talked a little bit about how we got some great feedback on Discord, and we're making some adjustments, and maybe those will be tested today. But nobody hold your breath.
Yeah. I don't think we want to like
I find a
showcase
treasure
them
hoard
just yet.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rylee and I discussed it. There's nothing else that we need to buy really because we're broke. We have some rations. The chicken lizard is fed. The jar of fireflies is fed. Yeah, it's our yes, it's all very rational. I think we pull up to Shane Shandar and I reach out to give him a hero tug, and he looks down at my outstretched forearm and doesn't understand.
I think he would totally understand.
Yeah.
No, okay, fine. And then we have a hero tug.
Might check. You don't. He says, "I don't think we're there yet."
It hurts my soul. But
let's see how this
maintain,
adventure goes, okay?
I do the thing where like you're reaching out for a handshake and then they reach out for it and you go too slow. And I just look even dumber because he's not participating in it.
I shake my head silently like, come on, Galen, we just met this guy. He's the only thing that's going to save our lives from drugs.
Got to channel Thunderblade.
Is there a Rickety Stitch Landing Discord? Yes.
Yes, there is. We'll link it right now. You can check it out. It's got sections for Rickety Stitch. It's got sections for the Land of Beam RPG. And if you're looking for a group, there's groups formulating like every day now, which is awesome. It is awesome. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's begin your journey.
Posted.
Journey begin.
I say to Shane, Shane, do you always hunt by yourself? You never have someone else with you?
I often employ hirelings. Usually folks who are very knowledgeable of the area I'm going into.
So like guides and such. Yeah. A Sherpa, if you will.
Sure.
Yeah. I say, but they're just guides. Do you ever hire other adventurers to go with you?
No. That's just, you don't want to give too much away. Splitting things 6 ways, 3 ways.
Gotta have your secrets.
And I don't need it, frankly. And I mean, look, just be happy that we're going on this adventure together, okay?
No, we are happy. We're just trying to figure out the dynamic. I'm really excited to be here. I appreciate you allowing us to participate in this dragon hunt.
He wants to know if we're like your butlers or whatever.
Rylee.
Look, if I thought you were my butlers, I wouldn't bring you along. I don't need dead weight.
Understood.
The implication that Galen is not dead weight to Shane Shandar actually like really kind of tickles him. He's like, oh, nice. He thinks I'm something.
I mean, you're Thunderblade and Phoenix Dark.
Yeah. Thunderblade here.
Phoenix Dark.
Write that down. Write that down, Zona. They are Thunderblade and Phoenix. We already knew this. Why are they repeating themselves?
Classic.
All right. Begin your journey.
All right.
Make a travel check.
Should we take the road and go straight to Beelzebub?
Oh, Beelzebub?
To Thrigg, to Jagged Hills?
To Thrigg, to Jagged Hills.
Taking the road gives you +1.
Ben, it's realms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got a 9. Oh, or 10
cool.
Actually, with the realms or with the road. So we're gonna move 1 leg, 2 leg, 1 leg, 2 hex. Yeah.
All right, that's an uneventful journey. As you travel along the road, you can, George, you can search for stuff, resources.
I'm going to search for elemental items. I'm going to make a wilderness check. That's a 12, baby. That's a 14 total. Any resources? I was saying I wanted to do gather materials? No. Fish, pick herbs. Was there a gather elemental resources one, or am I crazy? I guess that's lumped into a high enough roll in a gather materials check. Okay, so maybe I would have been doing that. So I rolled a 14. Gather 1d6 materials and choose an elemental component, which I will do while James rolls. So James, you can add one material to your pile.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna I'll do my own elemental component check. We're in Fleabag County.
All right, James, make a travel check.
8.
Oh, we're all gonna die.
Should I use a quest point?
No, it's fine.
8.
I don't want to.
Your max is +3. So it'd be 7.
7, sorry.
Okay. Roll a d6.
A d6.
Like a d6.
3.
You guys are exhausted.
I feel it. It's tough to keep pace with Shane Shandar.
Yeah, and we're also kind of embarrassed that we can't keep pace. So we're like guzzling water and eating extra food.
Yeah.
Come on, pick it up. Gonna lose time.
As a slave driver, man.
I'm just like a little out of shape, Shane. Sorry.
Out of shape. How's that even possible?
It's
Well, I mean, we haven't been eating well. Essentially, just been eating hot dogs for 2 months. I could really go for a salad.
Yeah, we haven't had any roughage in our systems in way too long.
Yeah.
What are you saying? We need to stop in Beelzebub?
It might be might be a good idea. What do you think? Like
We're gonna lose time. We're gonna lose half a day if we do that.
well, we want to be rested, right? If we're gonna fight a dragon.
Galen
It's not like
trying
the
to not
dragon's
look
not
weak.
going to be there tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
I think Galen would be like, no, we gotta power through.
Yeah, that's good. Let's go. Like forget Beelzebub, forget salads. All right. This is
I'm like I hold my own, but I'm like totally disappointed internally.
Yeah.
you kind of skirt around in Beelzebub. Are you want to go here or here? Which way?
Yeah, we can go up towards Thrig. Thrig.
Yeah, Thrig is right there. Jagged Hills are right on the other side of that bridge. That's where our gravestones will be.
Hey, Princess Funnybone.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome.
Tackling your own personal dungeon, huh? That's
So that, like,
sounds
taking your-
harrowing.
It's awesome. Sinking Ship says, I'll be sure to join more streams to say poop.
We appreciate that. We look forward to your future poop endeavors.
Yes.
Everybody poops.
It's true. We gotta
Everybody
poke about it.
poops.
All right. It's the end of the day. Sorry, I'm a little flustered after getting disconnected and all that.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
man.
You know,
Technology.
kind of threw me off.
Gotta get Shrimp over there, you know, cranking on the sputter technology.
I think I got bunglewood for my. It was taking forever for me to find my item list. Yes. Sorry. Carry on.
So you're all making camp with Shane Shandar. Is there anything you want to say to each other? Remember that you can tell a story about yourself in lieu of like building relationships.
Yeah, maybe we'll start telling the story of like the time. Hold on, let me just scroll back in my quest log. And I'll turn to Rylee and I'll be like, "Hey, Rylee." I'll say it just loud enough for Shane to hear. I say, remember when we fought alongside Jayla the Red Axe that night of that Felmog night?
How could I ever forget it?
I pull out her red axe. I say, I kind of miss her. She was a great asset against the Sarpathi threat when we were invading their underground or underwater temple.
Yeah, I don't know that I
made it into their temple.
Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. And I wink at Rylee.
I do a phantom fist bump with him.
Yeah. I say, yeah. We were all the way down in Galen pulls out his map. We were all the way down in Hex, 1221.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've been there. No. It was a little north of the Scallywag. Yeah, it was a little south of Dunk, north of the Scallywag Strand. There's a lake, a massive lake filled with muckmen and Sarpathi. We went there in search of not only the Sarpathi, but I think we were after the Wyvern too, right? Was that?
Yeah, and we weren't even sure that there was anything there. It was just kind of a rumor. But when we saw that gigantic Sargog,
this all sounds made up.
No. I show him the fang marks, the scars I have from when the Sargog bit me, because I feel
actually, you know what? I have venom from the Sargog.
Yeah. Oh, you do. You have the singe venom,
we could
right?
create a antidote for it, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
There's the venom right there. I'll shake it a little while.
The Sargog's name was Karul.
This is just Sargog spit. Sargogs are not venomous. He hands it back to you.
Oh.
All right, you try getting bitten by a Sargog.
Totally. I'm feeling.
That's why it didn't work.
Oh, I just toss it into the fire.
So he totally comes over and just craps on our parade, which I love. So I think Galen's a little deflated because the story has gone off the rails, and he says, "Yeah, we were captured and then escaped, and then we got out of there with our lives. We helped the Muckmen in the battle against the Sarpathian. I guess it's not that cool of a story, anyways."
Yeah.
I mean, not many people have delved into the temple or even know that it exists.
It was spooky. They're up to something, the Sarpathi. They've been kidnapping people, and they've been all over. Mm-hmm. They destroyed our village, and that's really what this is about for us. We're trying to figure out just what they're up to and to stop them from taking over the Mucklands.
Yeah, I say, Shane, have you ever seen a Hierophant? They have 3 heads and 4 arms. They're spawned by the Queen Sindranoth. They're terrifying.
I have seen a Hierophant before. Nothing that grotesque or monstrous. I've seen a 2-headed one.
The one we saw was 3-headed, 4-armed. It was worse. Terrifying. I say, you know the Sarpathi threat then. Don't you feel compelled to do something about it?
There's only so much that one person can do.
I mean, maybe if you could share more about your experience, because George, if you remember, we're doing this partially helping him to have him tell us about the Sarpathi.
I totally forgot that. Yeah. I genuinely was just trying to think of a cool story to tell Shane Shandar.
It was genius, George.
And I'm channeling my inner Galen.
It was a genius, Georgie.
Well, I don't want to. I want to make sure that you guys don't abandon this adventure if I just spill the beans on everything.
I say, Shane, we're in. We're a man and woman of our words.
We would never abandon you.
Words. But I'm just saying that maybe after this dragon threat is dealt with, it would be, we could share some intel, because we think the Sarpathi threat is much bigger than people realize.
Well, I've heard some rumors, and I think they have another location headquarters or something, whatever they call it. A hive?
Of scum and villainy?
A den? Snake den? Nest?
Based on my experience, it's probably some like unknowable, horrifying temple deep within the earth. Am I right?
Yeah.
They say there might be something near the spill.
Oh, geez.
Spill. We were just in the spill.
Spill's the worst place I've ever been.
I say, if you go back and listen to season 2, episode 9 through 12. Now,
Is that Shane, is that actually 9 through 12?
I don't know. I don't think it was probably more like.
If you were that accurate, it would blow my mind.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
It is in season 2.
It is in season 2. I tell Shane. I say, but we were just there. We saw horrible, and then just at that moment, Gabe, the Hmong fairy creature, kind of comes splorching onto my shoulder. I'm like, not now, Gabe. Oh yeah, horrible creatures. And I point at Gabe. There was this what was he, an ogre who was experimenting, fusing creatures together with the secret of the use.
You should probably not keep that as a pet.
I say, oh, he's harmless, and there's he's meanwhile like sucking on my neck or something. I'm like, Gabe, stop it.
It's like filled with rat bones.
Yeah.
Shandar pokes it with a stick.
It hisses and it's like fleas down my back.
Are you sure that's safe?
I mean, you know how it is. Nothing's safe.
We don't really know, but this guy's been following us around for a while. He seems all right.
Yeah, and then I say, wait, have I introduced you to Claudia? Immediately, Claudia comes clucking around the lizard on her back.
Now that's different from the spill. Claudia, that's a curse, right? Or is she a mutant too?
I think she got spill juice on her, and that fused the lizard.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah. No, it is toxic.
She's my tiny mobile weapons platform. Yeah.
Oh, you got quite the menagerie.
Yeah, and of course, Zona. He's our chronicler. He now has fangs, and Zona goes, yes, I have fangs right here and right here. There.
He's not dangerous, though. He just mostly eats mud and soup.
This is the first time I think that Galen has fanboyed out over their previous adventures. I realize we've had a ton of adventures.
Yeah, you have, and I'm telling you, it all doesn't sound real. These are fantastic adventures.
Well, I mean, we grew up on the stories of Shane Shandar. You've had fantastic adventures yourself. I'm sure that what might seem mundane to you is mind-blowing to the rest of Eam. And I want to relive the glory days and find our own glory days. So maybe together we can have that grand adventure.
Ever since I rode that Gwargle beast in the Underlands, it steered it away from the Undercity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like things have just really gone downhill. Nothing's quite topped that.
Well, why do you have to top it? You're an explorer. People should be interested in the stories of your explorations. Doesn't mean they need to be amazing. It's not like we go out and seek these amazing adventures. We're just trying to do the right thing, and we get wrapped up into it. And boy, oh boy, the road is a hard place to live.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Before you were adventuring for the sake of adventuring. I wonder if now it's you're so wrapped up in topping yourself, you're not enjoying it anymore.
You see a troubled, depressed look sweep across his face.
I say, Shane, let's just have fun with this. Let's do it for ourselves and not for the readers.
Make an
I'd like to jump on the word fun.
I will use inspiring order to no, it's fine. I'll just make an inspire check. I think I still just have a +1. Let's make an inspiration check. 6. I mean, he looks at me.
I mean, I can do some stuff. I can re-roll it.
Oh, I mean, that's enough. I think that's enough to kind of nudge him in the right direction.
You're right. Let's go wild. Let's just have fun.
Okay.
I reach out again for the hero tug.
He gives it to you.
Like it happens right in front of me. Like,
Yeah.
but, like I'm like a little nervous. Like, okay, like let's remember what we're trying to do here, guys.
Yeah, like
Embers
Riley's the only rational one.
A flame just like surround your Doug.
Yeah. The camera pans up on the wisp of the column of smoke coming from the fire, and it pinholes to the next morning.
As the music swells, and Rylee is just like nervously like, guys, I don't know.
All right.
The
next morning.
That's some relationship building. We're getting XP for that, baby.
It's the good stuff.
That's what I crave. It's Brondo.
Wow.
Marlon Brando.
Marlon
Brando. All right. It's the next day. You've got another day of traveling to reach the jagged hills.
All right. You want to roll it, Georgie?
I do.
Go
It's true. Ooh, it's a 7. 7. I'm not so on the lookout today as I was yesterday. I'm kind of riding high now that we're with Shane Shandar, and we've kind of hit a groove. We move 1 up towards Thrigg. I don't think we need to stop at 3. We can just, I guess we're moving 2. You want to just bypass 3, go for that bridge?
Yeah, why not?
I turn to Shane and I say, Shane, we're about to enter the jagged hills.
There they are, the jagged hills.
They're like the teeth, the bottom jaw of a dragon.
The creaky
They're not.
Wheels of the wagon on the cobblestones of the bridge.
Yeah, they surely are jagged. Have you ever been here?
I think we've passed through, possibly. But we never went into the hills. I've never been in the hills myself.
Galen shoves like a field ration in his mouth while they're talking. He's like, no. Jagged hills, I don't remember them. I think we sailed down the river to the north.
You guys encounter like really high winds. You've run afoul of bad weather. It's like super windy.
It's almost difficult to ride on top of our mounts. I have to get down off of FB and lead her. Yeah,
leading through like dust and whatever unexpected.
So this next travel check will have disadvantage, and
And,
also, the other thing I was going to say, you also move only 1 hex in mountains.
Okay, I mean we're almost. I assume that it is in one of the nearby hexes.
Right.
So once you enter the nearby hexes, you'll stop 1 hex.
Jonah hex
6.
All right.
Feel that could have been worse. But
that definitely could have been worse.
Still ain't great.
All right. You enter the jagged hills, which are more jagged than they appear on the map.
Yeah. Good copyright struck from Mario. Yeah.
They're pointy, jagged rocks. It's not smooth traveling. It's like you're walking on uneven gravel and rocks, and everything is pointy.
Yeah, even the gravel is pointy. Like there's nothing smooth or worn down about
you're walking
it because
on caltrops.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. My toe.
I'm gonna be careful to walk into other people's footprints because I'm too light and I keep scrambling up or sliding down.
Yeah.
So you don't make it too far in the hills before night starts to fall, and you just get an uneasy feeling that things are watching you.
The hills have eyes. It's true.
Hills are alive.
That's with the sound of blood curdling screams. I'm thinking if there's anything. If I want to discern, Ben, can I discerning eye, like kind of a rocky outcropping that would be really suitable for a camp, so that we're a little more protected in the sense that stuff can only come from one direction in the night?
Discerning eye is more like
It's like
a
a weakness
weakness.
or a vulnerability. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I will look for
You can
one.
make like a
A survival check, maybe, or wilderness.
wilderness.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I type today. That's an 11. I say, Shane, because I only care about getting Shane's approval. That rocky outcropping looks really defensible. There's a little bit of a peaked roof for an outlet for our smoke to go up. We can have our backs to the wall. I think it'd be a good place to set up camp as night falls.
Ah, good eye. It's a very discerning eye.
Wow.
Galen
Hello.
resists the urge to reach out for another hero tug because he knows it would just be like needy at this point. But you see, like, Rylee sees his hand quivering a little bit, like, he wants a hero tug. He wants a hero tug.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and then like look at the approach.
Yeah.
Where things would come from the camp, and I'm gonna use. I want to use trap making to collect everybody's spoons after dinner and like tie them all up to a rope that's like low, so that if something tries to pass through it, it'll jingle.
Shane is hesitant to give up his favorite traveling spoon.
This is my spoon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I just need one more.
You can get it back. You can get it back in the morning, Shane. This is how we survive. The Zona Imbach documents, and thus began the great spoon fight of that evening.
Fine, take the spoon, I guess. It's kind of gross, but
Zona Imbach is actually making Shane Shandar out to seem really petty, like just like blowing up all the terrible, like he didn't want to give a spoon.
My total is 8. I rolled
Nice. It's okay.
That was advantage, man. I rolled a 1 and a 5.
Do you wanna saca cuesta punta? Make it a 9? Is that worth it?
Man, I'm really.
You want to save them all for the dragon when we die?
Well, maybe no. You know what? I will use a quest point, and my reasoning is because I'm afraid of getting beat up before we have to
Right.
this dragon.
Right. That makes sense.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use a quest point to make it 9 to set up the trap.
Get that mana quest point. Imagine that's how Shane talks. Hey,
so your
it's
trap
Shane
is just,
Shandar.
it's more of a like a
It's
warning.
like an alarm. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Using trap making to make an alarm so that we don't get pounced on.
Boonst. Little did you know it was going to be flying creatures that beset us in the night.
Yeah, right. It's just specters that float right
Yeah.
through it. All
But we put up
ghosts.
ghost spoons. Yeah.
Ghosts with a most. All right. You know what I mean?
I see you like to play knifey spoony too.
Okay, you're
4 bog witches.
you're lucky. You're lucky this evening.
Yes.
You had a 3 in 6 chance of encountering something.
Nice.
But the night goes without incident. You just hear the jingle of your spoons a couple times from the wind.
Hear those spoons,
I wake up
they
every single
jingle,
time.
jangle, jingle. It's true.
Oh, terror.
We get up in the morning, and I get up early to put a pot of coffee on for Shane. And also Rylee, but mostly for Shane.
But when I pick up the pot to pour myself some, it's all done. It's all gone. It's all.
To
It's
your
like mostly
dismay,
coffee grounds. Yeah.
Shane is like up before you, and you have no idea how because you
Yeah,
you really set your heart on getting up before.
yeah. I wake up and I'm like, oh,
Coffee?
you're already.
Coffee? As he's like finishing shaving with like a pocket knife.
Yeah. I say, and as I sip the coffee, I'm like, Shane, this is the best coffee I've ever had. And like, that's not even like me trying to build him up. I'm like, you got to teach me the secrets of road coffee because
It's all about the beans. It's all about the beans.
wow.
Get out of here. This can't be the best coffee you've ever had.
I silently
That is
hand Rylee the cup. Yeah.
Yeah, I drink it and it's like, that's the best coffee I've ever had too.
These come all the way from Button Hollow. The gnomes, they're, they make
Finest Arabica beans from Button Hollow. Do you hand grind them every morning? He actually uses the hilt of his sword to crush them to the appropriate grind size.
Yeah, I had this hilt, this pommel custom built.
Yeah. I say it'll grind enemies' faces and it'll grind coffee beans. That is a true multi-tool. I'm learning so much.
Well, these are the little things that make the journey worth journeying. You know what I mean?
Zonienbach writes that down verbatim. And he says, that was a good one, Shane. We like that.
He claps his hands together. He's like, all right, let's have some fun today.
Yeah. Doing this for us.
Now, it's going to be a little tough to find the Scarlet Worm's cave here, you know?
It's there.
Actually,
are you going to do it?
I was going to use eye for clues.
Do it.
And have it be something
it.
Tremendously obvious, like a gigantic footprint with red scales, scattered
it.
around. It's like, I think it's that way, guys. Roll search. Whoa. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Actually, it's done, and we can clearly see that we've camped in a footprint.
That was Oh no!
So
I love it.
I was going to give you guys disadvantage on searching around.
False.
So you will just have a normal search check to search around the hills.
Let me get a search check, baby.
Roll
I really got to improve my stats instead of just leveling up all the time.
Yeah, I did a whole level of
terrible. I think I have search. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'll roll in a second.
Sneezing.
Yeah, I think I have a
sneeze.
search.
I was waiting for it. I was.
I did mute my sneeze.
That is courtesy, definitely.
Yeah,
but I was actually primed for it and expecting it. It didn't happen. And then
can you give us a fake sneeze?
Yeah, I felt kind of let down.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just muted. I rolled a 10. That's a 10 for the search.
Nice.
We're using up all our good rolls, getting to the dragon, wherein our bad rolls will kick in and we'll die.
Yep.
All right, you're able to follow Riley's clues and take it from there. Shane Shandar is really impressed. He's like, you just found it like that? I mean, it's the fastest dragon hunt I've ever had.
So she's amazing.
Well, I mean, I blush.
I mean, we've gotten deep into the Jagged Hills without any encounters. This is unprecedented.
Don't jinx it. Be cool. Don't jinx it.
No, I mean, this is fun.
Random encounter starts.
Yeah. Moment he says, attacked by Scrock Wings.
Yeah. Shane, I'm having a ton of fun too, buddy. I can't wait to get to this dragon and see you in action.
Would you guys focus on the challenges at hand? All right, there's a dragon in here.
One of you make a perception check.
Oh, it should not be me. My perception is terrible. Or Riley's much better?
I'm okay.
Mine's +1.
10.
Okay. Thank you for perceiving.
You catch a whiff of hot air, just kind of it only hits your face, Riley.
Sorry, I was walking in front of you, Rylee. It was me.
I had my mouth open and everything.
It smells like sulfur a little bit, but then
yeah.
I'd be like, shh,
Definitely.
guys. Do you smell that? Come here. Show them where the heat's coming from. It's down there.
We all crawl to the edge of an overlook or something.
Yeah, you're peering down into darkness now.
Peering down at Charlie Murphy.
Wow. Dave Chappelle.
I just squint really hard into the darkness. I know it's not going to help at all. It's just you see Galen squinting, peering as much as he can into it.
You see darkness, and it really just kind of pierces your soul.
Mercurial darkness.
Yeah.
Look, guys, do we
It's
really
like
need
you're
to
taking in the
slay a dragon?
sublime.
It's Deridian darkness. I'm sorry.
Gosh. It struck me like a horrible
out of the darkness
our
comes
English
a dragon
degree,
named...
everybody.
Yeah, all of us have English degrees.
Shane Shandar turns to us. He says, "Do you know the name of the dragon?" And he whispers, "It's Dawaher."
Oh. Sorry, guys.
All right,
Everyone
it's been a
watching,
good stream.
we're making jokes about having the same professors in college right now.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's deep. It's meta.
I mean, there definitely are some Dawahis and Dawahus in the land.
There's a lot. There's a lot of versions of Solomon.
Yeah, all the Dawahis and Dawahus know kung fu. You just see them walking around in karate gis.
Yeah, they just wear...
while they're in line at the Freudian sip.
Sorry, to everyone watching, this is like
George is going off the rails.
I am out of control. I am fatigued. I'm out of control. I apologize. Let's return to the pit.
All right, I want to do, guys. Do we really need to slay a dragon to be famous, or is it?
No, this isn't about fame. This is about fun,
Rylee. We're already famous.
Is that fun?
Shane Shandar just jumps in the hole.
Oh my god!
All right, Rylee. Let's go. We're good.
I'm the last one to go in. Let's be like.
No, I meant like let's leave and like let's ditch Shane Shandar.
All right, we got you here.
No, I leap in after Shane.
I go in last.
With the biggest grin on my face as I leap in with a red axe flaming above my head.
All right, everyone, make an athletics check.
Or break your legs.
Whew, I am not an athlete. But I'll take that nat 11.
That was pretty solid. I roll a 6. I think I stumble as I go down the embankment, and I kind of do a little roll, and I clamber back to my feet.
Yeah, you took a little dread because you rolled just a bunch of sharp rocks.
It makes sense. Okay, cool. I have 22 courage out of 23.
Okay, you guys are in complete darkness.
I use my infravision.
I'm afraid wow.
You guys have a lantern. Do you want to use it though?
That's the thing. I'm afraid of like sparking it up, and then the first thing I see is a 6-foot eyeball.
I wonder if. Okay, so are we right next to Shane?
You can't see. You can hear shuffling, like faint shuffling. And
I wonder if a firefly jar would raise less suspicion from the dragon than like a lantern. Is that how much damage we take?
No, rolling up the dragon's abilities.
Oh my good lord. I make a perception check to hear where Shane is. So I can go back to back with him. And I grab Riley's hand and we move together.
It's like shuffling along the wall.
Yeah.
Feeling cold rocks.
Yeah. Because of the echoes in the cavern, I actually move us farther away from Shane.
The plus is you're right next to Rylee. You guys are together, but you've lost Shane.
Yeah. Say, Rylee.
Yeah.
This isn't fun anymore.
No, I'm glad you see that now. I'm glad you see that now because this has not been fun ever since we decided to come and die.
Okay. We gotta find Shane. I'm sure he's gonna have like some kind of battle cry here in a minute, and then we'll go.
Shane is overcompensating. He's an explorer. He shouldn't have to do this. This is crazy. We gotta get out of here.
It's okay. We'll be fine. Yeah. Do we hear Shane at all? Or is he just like lurking stealthily, waiting to kill us?
You don't hear him. He's gone. As far as you, unless you like light your torch or whatever you have, your lantern.
I am begrudgingly going to gently shake my jar of fireflies. So a soft glow begins to...
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius, Georgie.
A firefly jar of perpetual light. Best part of our river country trip. I gently shake it. So there's a very soft, faint glow. We can see our foot, kind of like our feet and the immediate surroundings, perhaps.
Okay. You briefly see ahead of you Shane Shandar's legs, but he ducks behind a rock. You don't see a dragon.
Can we cautiously follow him around the corner or behind the rock? I mean, I know he's just on the hunt at this point. I just don't want him to attack us.
Attack you?
Like, just like, I don't want us to sneak up on him or something and like surprise him. I don't think we could possibly surprise Shane, actually, but
I do it. I sneak up behind him and I go like,
ah! You'll have to make a sneak check.
Is it for Rylee to sneak up on him, or just for us to not make noise?
Or is that running?
To get to him, you have to make a sneak check.
All right.
Oh, so
9.
Thank you. Oh, I have to make minus.
You have to make one too.
-1. That's a 2. Is it better to be a complete failure, or should I bump it to a 3? Is it 3?
I mean,
I don't know.
a 3 is better than a 2.
Yeah.
Right? It's like a failure with a plus.
If you're asking, like, is it better to die now versus later?
yeah. I use a quest point and I bump it to a 3. Like, ow! As I bang my shin on a low-hanging rock.
All right, you do that, and you scramble behind the rest of them, but you hear like a massive grumble. Like someone, sorry. Like, and then you hear like someone, like a creature that's waking up, like.
I'm gonna whisper to Shane and be like, "We can't even see in here. We should lure it out into the daylight."
Quiet.
Okay. I'm gonna use my flaw. But I'm gonna use
Shane,
my flaw.
you don't need to be rude.
I'm gonna use my flaw in a kind of a creative way.
Okay.
Stumble like at the in an opportune time. I'm gonna say like, "Sorry," like at full.
I love it.
And then immediately cover my own mouth just because I'm being polite.
You can feel Shane staring at you.
After you do that, you just hear a huge roar. Like, roar! And you feel like a hot breath that's just that must have come from a giant mouth. And then
you hear it say, "Oh, it's all right. I'm going back to bed."
Appreciate that. It's
yeah.
You also feel like the worst, stinkiest, or you smell the worst and feel it. Like it first, it just feels like that breath that you first sniffed, Rylee.
Yeah.
But then, like, all of a sudden, there's just like a waft of like horrible bog breath. You all are +2 defense.
Oh no. That means I'm +3 defense.
You and me both, dude. You and me both.
Holy
it's just making you ill.
Yeah. If you're watching and not familiar, a higher defense is bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. I know it sounds like a positive
That
thing,
means
but it's
+3 to their attack against us.
Yep.
So you guys are in a conflict, obviously, and you haven't seen the creature yet. But I guess if you really wanted to like turn your lantern on,
Mm-hmm. I start shaking the firefly jar furiously. I want to see. You guys see it.
yeah, George, you see a giant head about 20 feet away from you, and you can barely make out its giant body behind it.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
bright red.
I feel like Shane's just going to get immediately eaten in the first attack. You're just, like, whoa! It's like when Matthew McConaughey leaps off that giant tower with the axe in Ring of Fire, and he just gets
And he's just like,
Ring of Fire reference.
Yeah, I'm dragging the podcast down, guys. You got to find better co-hosts.
No, dude, that's great. That's great stuff. Yeah, you know that Shane is. You can see already that he's poised to just go all in.
I'm gonna grab Shane by like the belt and be like, "Look, Shane, this is crazy. We've got to get out of here. Like this is not. This is vainglorious. Like this isn't fun. Like this doesn't need to be in Dungeoneer magazine. What did this creature ever do to us? Like we can't just like. You're insane. We're gonna die.
Ben, can I narrate Shane real quick?
Sure.
Shane ignores what Riley's saying and turns to Galen and says, "Galen, are we having fun?" And Galen,
are we having fun yet?
Galen, that was unintentional. Galen gives Shane the knowing nod because he's all in at this point.
Yeah. So I mean, Riley, you could, your words kind of fall on deaf ears. You could make a might check at disadvantage to keep him from rushing in.
Can I use the might check? Can I like slap him instead? Be like, get a snap out of it, Galen, and you're nothing but an instigator.
No, you're like short, and he's in front of you, ready to go, and you grabbed him by the belt.
All right, I will do a might check.
This is all like split seconds.
Yes.
I love it. It's pretty mighty.
It's disadvantage.
You got to get your bad roll out now. There we go. All right. Yep. Get it out of your system. Yeah.
All right. That was your action, Galen. Does anybody want to talk to the dragon?
No, I want a discerning eye.
Okay.
I want a discerning eye his scales to say that they are metallic in nature. Okay. It's a 4. It doesn't work. It's okay. It's all right. Next turn, I'm going to discerning eye his mouth and say he has metal caps on his teeth. That's perfect.
That's genius. That's funny. He's got like a filling. It's like
that's his weak spot. Chop right through.
One gold tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a failure with a plus. What do you think the plus is? They're not metal.
Maybe that his. Oh, sure. How about this? Because of his immense size, his scales actually are less. They're less defensive versus another dragon because they're spread so thin. Like due to his mass, they're kind of stretched out and thinned. So maybe is that too good? It's probably too good. I was going to say he has some kind of his defense wouldn't be as good as another dragon.
Maybe like the scales could get hung up on all the jagged rocks and stuff that we had to climb to get up.
Yeah, they're kind of knurled and hooked, so he can get hung up on a tight space like this.
Yeah, maybe make him less dexterous.
Cool. Yeah, maybe he has like lifted up scales that get caught all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just like hear him fussing as he tries to get us. Stupid scales. Why did I pick such a small hole?
It's like I'm sleeping in Velcro, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, sleeping in Velcro is good.
All right. That is Shane's initiative.
Shane was on us.
Wow.
So
What's your fault, Bobby?
that's not your action, George.
It's true. Yes.
So what are you actually doing?
As my action? I mean, it would just be. Attacking. I think because I have a feeling Shane will attack. I too will attack and follow him in.
Okay, roll initiative.
Wow.
You both go after the dragon.
Yep.
Which is good stuff.
Makes Ben happy.
See you on the other side, Ray.
I mean, I'm happy to be playtesting a dragon. I'm a little worried for you guys.
When the GM worries for us,
it's like one of the most powerful creatures in all of the Land of Eden. Devastatingly powerful.
Okay. It will
kill us.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Good to.
I'm sorry, Father.
Good. He's got to scroll through the 2 pages of death creating abilities that the dragon has.
Yeah, he's like, I rolled a 1, a 4, a 6, and a 12. He's got poison breath, poison tail, fire butt.
Fire butt, is that what you said?
Fire butt. It's true. you can't sneak up behind him because he's got a fire butt. Yep. Breathing fire out of both ends. It's just dragon chili all day.
Burning wind.
George, you are attacked with like a splash of acid breath.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah. No counter.
Okay, so your metal armor or weapon or something is destroyed.
No.
He's wearing magical armor.
No. What I do, Ben, is I hold up my shield to block it.
It's destroyed.
It's destroyed.
Hold on. Let me read this verbatim real quick.
Tell me it's Starfell or something like indestructible.
Sturdy, cannot be broken.
No,
that's a stretch because that's broken versus like destroyed, I guess. I might just suck it up. I'd rather lose that than lose anything else.
It's fine.
Oh, wait. No. How even better, Ben. No, that's fine. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm wearing Weldar's gauntlet, non-magical black gauntlet. That gets destroyed, but no, it's let's do the shield thing.
That's more cinematic, holding up the shield, but it's immediately destroyed.
But it's not because it's indestructible. Well,
I should take dread.
Oh, is there a difference between indestructible and cannot be broken?
That's the thing I'm thinking. Is like if it says cannot be broken, I think that it's going to be destroyed.
I believe that there is, because there is indestructible, which I think Starfell provides, but I don't remember exactly.
Cannot be broken is just like if you get wounded and stuff breaks and you have to repair it.
Yeah, and I think I'd rather lose the shield than my magical armor. So
your shield melts off of your arm, but you also take damage.
I throw it to the ground. Yeah.
You take
the shield. Okay, the shield blocked 3 of it, which is fortunate. Fortunate son. So I had 23 out of 24. Yeah. Okay. Carry on. I had 22 plus 5, 7 minus 3, 24. Okay.
Okay. It bites at Shane Shandar.
Rude.
Okay. Do you want to roll for Shane? Because that's a hit with a counterattack.
Do it, George.
So this massive mouth comes
Mhm.
after him, like hits him partially, like snaps, slashes his arm, and he takes 14 dread.
Wow. Oh, wait. He has plus 5 temporary hit points from my armor.
Yeah. He's also got a lot of hit points.
Okay.
Courage.
Sorry. Yes, courage. And he did not. I assume he has. I know. I rolled a 3 for his counterattack.
Okay, that is just a miss. Miss with a plus.
He could have set us up for better attacks in the next round, or he could have put the dragon off balance for follow-up attacks. I don't know. How many more attacks does the dragon have?
2.
Wow.
Say the dragon loses an attack.
Okay. We're dead.
And it frustratedly like slashes with its claw at you, Galen.
You see Galen's arm reflexively go up because he keeps thinking there's a shield on it. Miss?
Yeah. Miss with a plus. I'm going to say that you go tumbling.
Yeah, that's cool. I dive out of the way.
I wanted to use some location aspects, which I forgot about.
Okay, cool. So we're in a cavern.
So we got acid pools.
Perfect.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And spider webs.
You're walking through my spider webs.
How can we use spider webs?
I'm going to say that you get caught in a spider web when you roll.
Okay.
You're a little held up.
Galen, for a moment, panics, looking around for the spider that created this web.
You see
It's
no spider, but it's still a sticky web. It's the next round.
Galen yells out, "Ilgath, is that you?" Call back to season 1, baby. Ilgath the Inkbot spider.
Amazing. That's amazing. Hilarious.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Any actions, non-combat?
Is it possible to make Ilgath and like 40 other Ilgaths a reality?
I'm looking at.
Do I have any abilities that do that? No. That wouldn't be like a weakness or vulnerability, right, Ben? But I've already. Oh yeah.
I could use that for clues and do it.
I wonder if it's worth it. We'd have to like turn them to be on our side, though,
or discover something.
I don't know. Maybe it's too dangerous to create new enemies if they can't help. If they won't for sure help us.
Should we run out of the cave?
I don't know. I have no idea.
All right. I'm going to. I'm gonna freak out that like we're here in the first place. Be like, drag me all the way out here now. Like we're in terrible peril, and I'll like shout at the dragon, pick on someone your own size, and like stand in front of Galen.
Wow. Dragon spends a round laughing.
One round laughing.
It's like Tasha's hideous laughter, but
Oh.
What was that roll?
I don't roll for it.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna feat of strength something, Ben.
Okay.
Galen's gonna break free from the spider web and take his axe to the edge of an acid pool and chop it into the earth at the just like the rim of it. So, and lifting it up and flinging like kind of like a acid soaked bundle of earth at the dragon, see if it might eat through his scales. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Can I roll it? Or do you want to modify the thought process? Unless the acid seems like it came from him and it wouldn't affect him at all.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah, I mean, he's got acid breath.
All right. How about this? I'm going to do the same thing, but at some stalactites above him to break them free to fall on him.
Okay. How are you going to hit those?
With the same like feat of strength, I'm going to kind of carve out some earth to fling at that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like launching a boulder off my axe or some giant chunk of earth into the ceiling.
I'm going to give you -1 because of the spider webs.
Mm-hmm. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Wow.
I use a quest point to make it a 6.
All right. You fling it at the stalactites, and it just kind of shakes everything in the place, and they start falling on all of you. The dragon
takes
5 dread, but
it's like so sad.
He has block.
He's got Elliot on his back.
Wow.
He takes 2 dread.
Block here.
Block, yeah. And it is at that moment that Galen begins to feel fear.
Who's next? Shane is.
Done it.
Shane Shandar. This is rough, George.
So roll initiative for Shane.
I believe.
Oh, God. Dragon's going to go first. Getting the bad rolls out of our system. Yes, this is rough, James. It's very rough.
Bread of garlic.
Right. You can control Shane.
What ability does he have? Abilities?
Go first. He doesn't go first.
No, Dragon goes first. Dragon needs Shane whole.
He's gonna attack me. I picked on someone. He's gonna but it increases my defense, so he's only +1.
Okay.
But he's still +3. Because of the -2 or the +2 that he gave you. And he already has +3.
So it's like super stack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's been good.
Stack. Yeah, I know, right?
Hit with a counterattack.
All right. I counterattack this guy. Can't wait.
Ki.
It's 12.
Nice.
It's not
Oh, wait, no, that wasn't That wasn't Riley's roll. I was like, James, you rolled a 12. Yeah, no.
Let's see. So I got the 5 temporary.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nearly wiped me out right there. All right. I'm counterattacking. Come on. 9.
It is -1.
Oh, that's going to end up in a counterattack loop if you don't. Unless you have a bonus to it at all, or
I don't.
alas, Boromir like
Alack. Should I use a quest point?
You have a lot of them left, or
I got 4.
it's a good amount.
1 early hit could be good.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it just because I may not be able to hit him again before I die.
Yeah, I think that's. I know,
It's
right?
more about not getting hit again.
I know, but I can't use a quest point to defend myself. You know what I mean? All right, whatever. Counterattack loop. Let's do it. Let's see what I roll for my. I'm D6. It's 5 dread.
5 dread.
Okay. He takes 2.
Thank God this dragon only has 10 hit points beyond all that block because he's really old. It's a geriatric dragon. We're picking on an old man.
And then you get another attack against you. It's a critical hit.
Oh, God.
That's it for Rylee.
Just like stomped into the ground.
Bam, 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 bam.
6 dread.
Oh my gosh. I am standing.
Still standing, baby.
I have 1 courage.
Could you have stout-hearted any of those? Would that have been?
Yes, I could have stout-hearted.
Maybe the. No, it's fine.
I might hold on to it.
Okay.
We did change stout hearts.
Yeah, we changed stout heart.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So that was just one of his attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the end of Rylee.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
It's another critical hit.
Wow.
Now I use stout heart.
That's 12.
Rylee is Worm Feast.
I am Worm Feast. I have to use stout heart.
Yeah.
But I don't have the updated rules in front of me. So I don't know what those.
Seeing Rylee ground into the pavement before him, Galen begins to weep.
What is it? A D8?
Like a D8. Like a D8. Dum 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 dum.
On a 6+ metal check, you take half dread.
All right, so I take, what was it, 6? I take 6 dread?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm definitely at 0. I am crazy at 0.
Should you have just saved that then? You should have just saved Stoutheart then if it was going to take you to 0 anyway.
Yeah. It doesn't.
So
Big boy
fine.
rules, no take backs.
It doesn't much matter.
Well, it does because
Yeah.
you're going to live again.
Yeah, you'll be up soon.
Yeah.
So don't use Stoutheart
Mm-hmm.
and you'll go to 0. And you're
Save
out.
it for a subsequent attack. Yeah.
You're out for 1 round.
Okay,
you roll vitality to see if you're wounded.
Yeah. Okay, I've got something I can do next round.
Not wounded.
Nice.
All right, Georgie.
The dragon uses its other attacks. It's going to do its acid breath again against Shandar.
I love the idea of like a naked Shane Shandar beating this dragon to death with its fists. Like as his like armor gets seared off with acid breath.
It's like He-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shane wears kind of light armor, but his top breastplate and shoulder pauldrons get burnt. Reduced to a steaming pile of goo. And the last attack is against you, George.
I accept your collect call.
That is
Oh man, that's gonna kill me.
10 dread.
Okay.
Do you stand?
I do. No, I'm still fine.
The dragon says, "I smell fear in all of you. Leave now or die."
By that logic, the dragon... That's interesting, right? Like, quickly in Galen's mind, he thinks the dragon asking us to politely leave like this means that he fears us. So we have to press our attack. Because, I mean, like, why would this guy even give... Yeah, why would this guy even give us a chance to leave? He would just eat us if he could, if he thought we didn't have a chance. Because he wouldn't want people getting out with, location, whatever, to come back and, like, mess up his house.
Rylee is not conscious to hear this.
Yeah, I yell at Shane. Shane, he fears us.
This is
Now I smell overconfidence.
Shane, got a really good sense of smell.
Shane.
Shane.
That's too funny.
Shane's turn.
Does Shane have some kind of crazy ability to slay this guy?
No.
Well, you know what? Yeah, let me see what kind of magic item he has. Because he's a dungeoneer.
Yeah.
Wow.
And/or dragoneer.
George, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
That he rolls one of the just astoundingly powerful items.
Roll a D200.
George.
Okay, all right.
George. There's stuff on there that could make it happen. That's what I'm saying.
83, baby. Who knows what that is?
83.
He's got immovable long johns. He cannot be moved by force.
What? He cannot be moved. It's like the blob. He can't be moved. Well, that guy could hold a door, let me tell you.
God, that's hilarious.
Immovable long johns.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well.
Yeah.
Well.
All right.
I don't know what to
So
do
you
with
can
that.
attack with him.
I attack with his immovable long johns. I do it. D12. What was his bonus to attack, Ben? 3?
+2.
I'm rolling terribly on attack rolls today.
It's as we foresaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he just goes up and whiffs as the dragon somehow deftly moves out of the way. And George, did you already went?
Did I? Because I rolled to go out. I was going to go after the dragon.
Okay.
I declare a mighty blow.
A mighty wind.
I do. Michael Keane, guide my hand. It's 9. It might not be a hit. God,
It's a hit with counterattack. Use a quest point.
Can I act? Well, I have 1 quest point left.
I can give you quest points once I'm conscious again.
Too late.
Okay, I am debating.
Too late.
Yeah. No, I will. Oh wait, this is a mighty blow, so it changes the rules. On a 9 to 11, it's a hit and deal plus 2d6 dread. If it had been a 3 to 5, it would have been a hit and adversary counterattacks. Oh, so this is a 8. It's a hit and deal 1d6. I'm going to use a quest point to deal 1 more d6 of dread to him. But he does not counterattack me. So it's a d10 plus 2d6.
Come on.
It's 10 damage minus 3, so 7 damage.
Indeed.
We got him on the ropes now, Shane. Today we proved the dragon can bleed. Yeah.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah. I'm having so much fun right now.
I gotta tell you, this is pretty thrilling. Whew, just burned through my armor. That was exhilarating.
I don't know why we're here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I wish I'd actually connect with him, though. I mean, this is.
It's okay, Shane. I know you're just baiting him into a false sense of security before you bring out the big guns.
All right, next round. Rylee, you're still not up.
Oh,
because you just fell this round.
Okay. I finally go before the dragon.
I would say, Rylee, you could wake up in the combat round to attack. If that's what you wanted to do.
I'm going to take an action, probably. I have a couple things I can do, but there's one that I think will take priority.
Can I use a dark side?
Well, what I mean is, like,
quest points?
You fell during combat, so you'd wake up in the combat phase.
And take a combat action. Got it.
If you wanted to.
Yes.
So, yeah, Galen, is that you or Shane?
That was me. Let me roll for Shane and that could have been my attack.
Could have been my attack.
Could have been my attack.
Bernard.
So Rylee, roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
So Galen and Shandar go first.
Okay. Ben, did we just decide if Sweeping Strike could hit multiple parts of a large creature?
Yeah, it cannot.
Okay, so we decided against my greatest dream. Dang it. No, it makes sense. I will ask that again next time we fight a giant. I will constantly hope against hope that it got changed.
It's a little counterintuitive.
I don't understand what you're saying. I get it. I guess I just attack. Ben, his scales are not metallic, are they? I mean, like at baseline? No. Okay. So carving through metal wouldn't work. It's 8. He counterattacks me.
Cool.
Oh, baby. And he takes 4 damage after the -3. He criticals me. Critical.
6, 8, dread.
Hatred.
You said 4?
Yes.
All right. Now Shandar.
Let me see. He's a dungeoneer.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just roll that real quick. Well, chum, the errant. Can we learn a class in 3 seconds? Hold on.
He's a level 9 dungeoneer, but he has no underlings or anything.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me. Oh, and he's level 9. Oh, so you used magic item. Wow, that's awesome. He has health insurance. 8's useless. 7. Ooh. All right. Okay. All right. What's his tinker?
I'll say +2.
All right. He says, "Aha! I have just the thing for this. Suck this down, dragon." And it's he brought an acid neutralizing bomb. Now, something along the lines of like a shrimp technology.
Yeah,
that oh, okay. You're fine with something that simple. I appreciate you allowing my brain a rest. I roll a d12 +2. Come on, baby. 10. You have it.
Cool.
He has it.
Now he's got to throw it in there.
Yeah, that'll be, I guess, next round, or does that count as a free action?
I mean, he could have done this
Sure.
beforehand.
I appreciate that. Thank you. He rears back his acid scorched shoulders and hurls it, but he spins a couple times, or like he does the hop thing like a shot putter, and you wonder why he threw it that way, but that's how he throws. It's an 11. -1, 10. Go.
Yeah, the acid neutralizing shrimp bomb goes directly into the dragon's open mouth, down its throat, and it goes.
Ah!
It tries its acid breath, and nothing comes out. It's just his bog breath that once again washes over you. Then he bites Shane Shandar. What have you done?
That's right.
I'm so fearful that everyone will be a crit.
Yeah, they are.
Credit. I feel like I get credit all the time as a quad crit.
You do. It's amazing.
9 dread, so he's taken 23, I believe.
It's not dread.
Yeah.
He attacks Galen again.
Okay.
Does a hit with a counterattack.
Okay. It's the end of Galen.
Five.
I stand tall with 1 out of 23.
Wings
courage.
of your dreams.
Yeah.
So you can
say, "I shall
counterattack.
not be defeated by you."
Right in your face.
Wow. I don't counterattack because I don't want him to counterattack me back. No, I counterattack. Yes.
Nice. Yes.
That's why you counterattack.
Yeah, that is why you counterattack. You don't be a coward. Yeah, baby. 16 damage.
Yes.
-3. 13 damage. I say, we're turning the tide, Shane. Come on, Rylee. To arms. To arms.
Right. It's like.
Do you not do a bonus with your axe?
Oh my God, he's bleeding. I'm so dumb. He should have been bleeding for 2 rounds. So that's what. I don't know. Does his armor block it? No.
No.
Sorry, I totally. Thank you for being a fair and just GM.
Thank
GMs
you
take note
being
from.
a
Take note from Ben.
2 additional.
Yeah, this round it'll be two additional damage. Sorry, where did I have this written down? Weapons. There we go. A 9+ hit. It does bleeding damage. 1. Oh, you know what? It might be starting this round. I can't remember if I did a 9+ last round.
I think you did with the mighty blow.
Okay.
Upped it.
Okay.
So
then 1 last round
3
and
addition.
2. Yeah, exactly.
All right, you can noticeably see that he's got a lot of cuts and wounds from Galen. Like multiple
Not from
spots are
Shane.
bleeding.
Yeah. Come on, boys and girl. It's that was a counterattack. It did not get a counter. It has to finish its actions, and then Rylee is up. Sorry, I forgot where we were. I had to
It's
narrate
done.
for myself. Oh, it's done. Then Rylee is up.
All right, I'm gonna like.
Rylee, you see it bleeding?
Yeah, come on, Claudia. I say to Galen.
Yes, I was literally gonna say Claudia comes in and blows some fire. I think we can use Claudia once per battle. Is that what it is?
For?
Yeah.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
I forgot what Claudia provides.
I want to say it's like a once per combat ranged attack.
Cool.
I feel like that was fair. I don't know if I wrote this down.
Claudia.
7. It's -3, right?
It's -1.
-1, 9.
It's a hit.
Once per combat, I can double the dread. So I'm going to make it 10 plus 2, 12.
Nice.
12. Okay.
Oh man. Ben, does this dragon look like it's like we have a? I don't know. You said it looks like it's taken. I'm just trying to figure out how much longer we have to last.
I need to take my action so bad. I can help us so much.
Sorry, James. Take your action. I'm sorry.
No, I mean,
Go,
like,
go.
what's the? I don't know when I take my next action.
Yeah,
Attack.
it would be now. How many hit points? How many courage do you have
1
upon waking up?
Well, it's plus
Oh,
it's
I
your
didn't
level,
roll it,
right?
right?
Don't you get your
Yeah.
level?
It's a D6 plus your level.
Yeah, I didn't roll it.
Nice.
4, and what level am I? That's a good question.
Who am I?
Probably
I'm 8.
7 or 8.
I'm level 8. I leveled, so it's 12.
Okay.
12 and 14. But George is low. I gotta heal George.
So Rylee, you can act before combat.
Okay, I'm going to muster courage and heal the party for 1d12 plus my level.
Amazing.
So it
That
won't
is so good.
affect me.
But Shane Shandar and me will both get. I mean, that's what 8, 9,
It's
or
10.
10.
It's
10.
10. So, but that was a terrible roll.
Okay. I mean, I understand what you're saying. But like, it's such a good ability, regardless. Though, yeah.
Yes. It's my strongest courage healing ability.
All right.
Now, is it initiative now? Sorry, I was like reading my powers. I wasn't paying attention.
I think Ben, can I use Claudia, or you want me to use her on my turn next round? It's fine either way.
Yeah, you can use her on your turn.
Yeah, I think that'll be more cinematic.
Cinematic.
You know, the ECU, the EAM Cinematic Universe. It's already better than the DCU.
Write your letters to Netflix.
Yeah.
So, James, I think that does heal you as well.
It does, yeah. I'm full. It's just I was already at 12. I'd forgotten that I needed to roll the d6.
All right, so it's combat time.
Boom, 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 boom.
So roll initiative.
Shane goes before the dragon. I go after the dragon.
Right.
So, sorry. I need. Does Galen go? No, or Rylee? No. Okay. Kind of a fire lights in Shane's eyes. Everyone sees it, and for a second we have hope, but we realize it's just him using his demolitionist ability. He actually has lit some explosives, And it says roll plus tinker. With little time, you can rig explosives to destroy or harm a structure or object without having explosives in your inventory. GM should impose penalties on particularly hardy objects, and the consequences of the action varies wildly based on the environment. I say that he wants to try and collapse a little bit of the cavern on the dragon.
Classic.
I feel like that's going to take some time. You can't just
I think this should take his round. Like, it'll be his action this round to set it up, and maybe it goes off next round.
Yeah, you can like roll to see what happened.
Or you know what? I'm sorry, I just saw another ability that's awesome. I'm going to use that instead. We're going to use Bullwhip. Roll plus nimbleness to use your Bullwhip to do extraordinary feat of wrapping, grabbing, or swinging. And I'd like to... What's his nimbleness, first of all?
Plus
2?
3.
3?
Plus 2.
Okay. Yep, that's 12. So he whips the dragon's horn and yanks himself into the air, leaping up onto its head.
Okay.
Could he also attack, or is that didn't be his action? Maybe it distracts the dragon. Yeah, okay. Maybe him being up there distracts the dragon enough to where it's focused on not, like, it's not going to necessarily attack us. It's going to be trying to get Shane off his back, his head.
Okay.
So that's Shane's action. You see Shane leap, glistening into the air, screaming, "Ah!
Ha
I have you right where I want you, dragon."
Have at thee, fiend!
And then, "This is so much fun."
All right, I'm going to have the dragon try to get Shane off. He'll roll a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I feel like nothing works, but the 7 actually might work. No, it's 3. It's a 3. Nice.
Yeah, it's a 6.
It's a 3.
It's a success with a twist. So, what is the twist?
The twist is it took a lot of thrashing around, and the dragon hit its head a couple times, like on objects, trying to dislodge Shane. Maybe took a little bit of dread. I'll take dread at this point. or I'll take, like, hey, he dislodged some stuff and it fell on him. Dread. I'll take he concussed himself.
Dread.
Dread.
Stubbs is still on something.
So,
Dread.
I'm going to say that he used 2 actions to make this happen.
Dread.
Dread.
Everyone takes 6 dread as there's just this chaos and like rocks falling.
Yeah.
I realize you guys never took dread for the time that I said you would.
Yeah, the stalactites I pulled from the ceiling. Yeah, I let it go. That's one of those times.
I'm unconscious.
Are you really?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
from the missing dread, I would be unconscious.
Yeah. Dread debt, if you will.
I'm good. I'm 8 out of 14. I'm fine.
Nice.
Any scenario, I would feel like I have a lot, but he's going to critically hit me when he attacks.
Very much so. Yes.
And Shane goes flying off. You lose sight of him behind the dragon as it like smashes you guys.
Maniacal laughter the entire time.
That is against Galen. It's a miss.
I grin at the dragon.
You go teetering towards an acid pool. Make a nimbleness check.
I don't remember my bonus. It doesn't matter. Okay, it's gonna matter when we find out.
I'm going to.
I'm a -1 nimbleness. That's a 0.
I'm gonna suffer the consequences of a failed check.
Lena Wilson back in the chat. Welcome. I'm about to die. Actually, Riley is gonna die in my stead.
Yeah, I take the consequences of him falling in the pool.
You couldn't have. You don't want to just re-roll mine?
I mean, I guess. I feel like I need my quest points for other stuff.
Whatever you want. If you want to take damage and just be out again,
No,
or lose an item.
No. Maybe like I'll use lend a hand.
I appreciate you.
Are you falling actually?
Yeah.
Falling. Zoni Imbach writes,
I could use the
only
second
falling
part
for
of
Rylee.
lend a hand to do roll with advantage when catching someone's fall, pulling them from danger.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So
I'm gonna say you're gonna not be able to attack.
That's fine.
Thanks, dog.
So what is that, like a nimbleness athletics?
Yeah, either one.
I catch him.
Nice.
Gotcha.
I give a knowing nod to Rylee, and
You
Zoni
guys-
Imbach embellishes this moment as a romantic moment, which is not.
Downside is I'm gonna say this attack is against both of you. This next attack.
Mm,
Because you're standing right next to each other.
can I shield Rylee?
It's gonna hit me no matter what.
Oh my god.
Well, it's
I
a hit
fail-
with counterattack.
I failed to shrug it off. So I'm going to be unconscious. Can I counterattack before I go unconscious? No, it's fine. But Claudia will seal the deal on this one.
Are you definitely falling unconscious?
I'm definitely falling. I have 5 out of 23, so I'll fall to 0.
Well, it's not definitely. But see, that's 4. It's
Oh,
4
I'm sorry. I
damage.
thought that the 7 was the damage.
No,
my
that was
bad.
the hit with the counterattack.
Okay, then we're countering, baby.
Yeah. We're both
I've
countering?
got you right where I want you. Yeah, we both counter.
Wow.
I do have him right where I want him. That's 12 damage. And then I yell, Claudia, go! And in a weird twist, you see the chicken with a lizard on its back and one additional object. It's kind of golden. It's a golden arrow. It's True Fire, the magic arrow. The lizard deploys it. We had this set up all along. True Fire, the magic arrow automatically hits and applies maximum dread, non-critical, and can be retrieved at the end of combat, maybe ? So I don't know how much damage you want this golden arrow to do.
Say D12.
It does 12 damage. So that's 24 minus 6 because it was 2 attacks. So it's going to be 18 damage.
Sorry.
No.
I misheard that. It wouldn't do 12. It would. What does Claudia do?
Yeah, right. The attack.
I don't know. Is it 6? I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't write it down. I'm officially writing it down now. She is a mobile weapons platform chicken that blows fire off her back as a ranged attack and from the lizard. And she also has razor sharp talons. So take your pick. They probably both do D6 damage if they hit.
Do chickens have sharp talons?
Yeah.
D8, Ben. D8 because she's a mutant now. No, it's fine. D6.
No, I would either say a D8 or D10, and either way, those are both gonna kill the dragon. This true arrow.
You're telling me that Claudia did
That's
it?
why I was saving it, baby. I was saving the true arrow for this moment.
This is Claudia's enough talk moment.
Yeah.
Enough talk. Ah!
Oh God.
Hey, Lena.
Welcome. Yeah, Claudia leapt off my
That means
back.
we can eat chicken wings then.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, now Claudia's the hero. We can't eat Claudia.
Yeah.
But she's out of chicken. So I guess we could eat the dragon meat. I guess it's
I mean, I would assume that dragon meat tastes like chicken, following the whole lizard.
It's a lizard.
Tastes like, yeah.
You know, a little gamey, a little stringy.
The arrow pierces the throat of the dragon, and like you see like a burst of acid, and
that arrow is not going to be retrievable then.
the massive thing just falls and shakes the whole cavern. You guys have slain the scarlet worm.
That's unbelievable to me.
Yeah. It was really. I love the dungeoneer abilities. I want to play that class now. There's so many cool things. I pick up Rylee, dust her off, and say, "We got to find Shane and celebrate."
Celebrate. Let's get us killed. I'm gonna start I'm still kind of shaky. I'm frazzled. Just like wandering into the dust cloud, looking for Shane. The chickens pecking at things like
you just see like flashes of fire as the chicken celebrates with the lizard blowing fire up its back.
Shane is impaled on stalagmites.
That's what I kind of had a feeling that might happen. He got like thrown and impaled.
Yeah, Shane definitely has to use health insurance.
Okay. Do you want to roll it, James?
What do I roll for health insurance?
It's going to be roll plus vitality.
Sorry, I just rolled it.
Oh. Thanks, Ben. I mean, it's fine. He's not defeated. He has one courage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
We see him pulling himself off a stalactite or like giant gaping hole in his side.
Yeah, he comes from like behind the dragon and he's like standing on top of it now. We did it!
We did it! That was so much fun.
You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but yeah, we did. This is wild.
Did you see that arrow? I mean, that was amazing. Right out of your chicken.
I say that's right. We got to find the arrow again.
He's got a heck of a throwing arm, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, if you want to dig your hands into all that acid, I mean, I guess go for it. But
I use Weldar's gauntlet to do it.
It's finally found its use. That's too funny.
Make a nimbleness check if you want to do that.
All right. This is where Galen dies somehow. Oh no, it's minus. Okay, no, it's fine. It's a 10. It's a 10. It's not a 13.
That was close. Then I had something that could help.
Right.
Fast hands.
You get in there. The gauntlet is destroyed, but it does not harm you.
Okay, and I got the arrow back. That's all that matters. I was hoping that was going to be the killing blow for the dragon. I was saving it to the end.
I'm so glad that it was because I was kind of freaking out.
Yeah.
Aside from just like hacking at it, I was out of anything I could do.
Yeah.
I can heal us still though. I've got lots of healing abilities.
Love it.
And I had a courage potion.
Courageous.
Shandar says, "All right, where's the horde? There's got to be treasure around here."
I'm gonna
cut his head off, right?
Eye for clues. To make a discovery. Roll search.
We spend time searching. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Hold on. I can make it a 6.
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna create a discovery. I was gonna say like the acid that spilled from the dragon actually like eroded down and revealed a chamber and created kind of like a natural stairway.
Nice.
But I got a 6.
Success.
Yeah. I rolled a search check that was an 11. Maybe to find the mythic horde down the stairs or something, or we already covered on that front.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You find there's no stairs because like
I meant like a
dragon,
natural melty.
No, it's stairs.
It's perfectly laser cut stairs after the dragon.
He uses his acid to
It's an escalator. We slowly just go down.
Yeah,
I love it. Adjusting our clothing.
You find the dragon's ancient horde.
George.
Time to roll relics.
Hold on.
You kill Shane? Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's just say it's a mythic horde. Kill a dragon.
I'm gonna open up my coat and I'm gonna point to Mad Marion's multiple map.
Oh yes.
to Galen. Be like, look, man.
Oh yeah.
I think we celebrate.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to change the rules on that. I think I'm gonna change it to like
bless you.
You roll with advantage.
I figured you'd do we like do a plus or advantage or something.
So no longer plus 90% on a treasure hunting roll. It is now roll with advantage on a treasure hunting roll. I have 2 out of 3 uses for it.
And maybe, yeah, plus 3 roll with advantage. It'll be capped at 3, but as it is right now, you're already going to be making these checks at plus 2.
All right, George. I think you should roll it.
I believe in the power of Lupin. And Bernard, where did I close? I must have closed the tab. Give me a second for the new rules. There we go.
Yeah, Ben, we mentioned that. I think I said that you were back on when we were.
I caught the end of it. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna test out some rules. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Mushroom hunting.
That's what play testing is for.
Yeah. So, okay, sorry. Here we go. Mythic Hoard, a forgotten royal vault, a hidden reliquary from ages past or powerful creatures' legendary treasures. Contains 5 treasure hunting checks for a maximum of 2 relics.
Vault, or ancient.
Oh, sorry, ancient.
Well, I said we'll just make it a mythic, just for kicks.
Oh, I'm sorry, mythic. That's what I meant to say.
When else are you gonna kill a dragon?
I mean, whenever we hang out with Shane again, that's all we're gonna do.
Want to go kill another dragon?
Yeah, how many of these are there?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Treasure hunters.
Roll it up, baby. So 5 treasure hunting checks, maximum of 2 relics.
This was a level 8 dragon. You get plus 2 to their bonus. There are 5 checks among you. Shane will get some, and he will keep those items.
Yeah. Okay. So you and I should both roll one roll with advantage.
And
A
plus
D12. 3. Yeah. So we'll both roll one of those. Got it.
Okay. Kick it off, Georgie.
All right. D12, 2D12. 8, that's a 10.
11.
11? Sorry, why would it be an 11? Oh, is it plus 3 with Mad Miriam?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Okay, 11. Ah, shoot, I was so close. Magic item plus magnificent item. Just still really good.
Okay.
You want to roll to see if yours works, Jimmy?
Yeah. Advantage?
Yeah, with advantage. Ooh, yep. Look at you.
Look at that.
You got a relic.
Oh. A relic.
This is the
what
first
a relic.
We're actually going to gain experience for finding one.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
This is the first relic we've ever found.
Shane Shandar gets a magic item.
Yeah, he does. So,
there are 2 more checks. I'm going to say that 1 goes to Shandar.
That's fine.
And just because, he's a legendary hero. Shandar gets 2 magic items and magnificent.
So he gets 3 total magic items and 1x magnificent.
We get 2.
2.
I thought he rolled another one before. Okay, so 2 magic items, 1 magnificent, and then we have 1 last treasure hunting check. Roll D12 plus 3.
Just plus 2.
2. It's 7.
A magic item.
Okay, so we have a total of 2 magic items, 1 magnificent, and a relic.
It's pretty good.
It is really
all
good.
Right. Let me see. Those are mundane items. These are magnificent items. I'm gonna start rolling.
I want to see what Shane Shandar's magic items are.
Yeah, let's take care of that. Yeah,
it's always delightful.
Do I have those tables?
Roll 2d100. No.
Okay.
We only have the master.
and Commander.
It's only been edited one time by Ben.
Yeah. 37 and 43 for 80.
37, 43. Draft of the Campfire.
I think
Amazing.
the total's 80 or something. What were you saying, George?
No, it's 2D100. I don't know. I think it is a 37 and a 43, right? You don't want the total. Go ahead.
I want 2D 200s.
Oh. Sorry. I thought I heard 2D100.
Start over.
94 and a 169. What's up here?
Kobold Whistle. And Valor's Frock of the Centipede.
Shane Shandar.
Shane's not only wearing a frock, he now has 100 legs.
Yeah, he lost his armor and now he's got a frock.
He no longer fears tiny insects, and he takes no dread from such creatures.
Whoa, like creepers. That's good.
Creepy crawlies.
Adversaries.
Immune to creepers. So,
Amazing.
some creepers, anyway.
James, you should. Oh, go ahead. Mundane, yeah, or magnificent rather.
Kobold Whistle.
Yeah, kobold whistle.
This whistle startles kobolds, and they will be all ears to the user's command.
That's hilarious.
You roll.
Oh, /roll space D200.
Lena feels like talking about Pokemon, guys.
That's cool.
I am intrigued about the new Pokemon open world RPG. I believe it's called Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's kind of cool. It looks like it's going to be more Breath of the Wildy Pokemon deal. I think that from what we saw in the alpha footage, it is unlikely that it's running on regular Switch hardware. I think it's going to be on the next generation Switch, which they'll probably announce soon, because it was chuggy, and they say it's coming out next year. I am excited about that. That is my current thoughts on Pokemon.
I love you, George.
That's what I'm here
Rylee,
Hey, Bug, how you doing, man? I love you.
You get a quill.
A quill.
Peter Quill.
I rolled for. There are not. Is that a quill relic?
Oh, that was a relic?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I rolled a D200, but I don't think there are that many relics.
No. There's like way fewer.
Yeah.
Than they need
No.
roll a D50.
12 relics or fewer.
Actually, just a D40.
40.
D60, 80.
This is my favorite D. Roll a 40.
Ooh. He rolled a 40.
You find something called the Nimbus Hammer.
Nimbus Hammer.
It is the softest hammer you can ever get hit with.
It's super OP.
What?
Really?
We'll edit it, but I'm curious to know what it does. But
Well, I mean, it's a
Apparently.
relic, so
Hmm.
you guys can roll lore to figure out what your items do and whatnot.
get that Welkin guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Welkin, whatever your name is, Professor. Who's it?
I can't remember the name of that.
Philosim.
Philosim.
That's right.
Atros.
Philosim. Good
How are
day,
you doing
Philo.
today?
We are doing well. We just
Is
caught,
that a dragon?
It was.
Yes, it was.
Well,
Yeah.
it still is. Why?
Well, it's not a living one by any stretch of the imagination.
It's wonderful.
I say, feel free to assess it at your leisure. I'm sure you wanted to study one of these up close for some time now.
Oh, there's. I know what this is. This is called the Nimbus Hammer. Did you know that?
We did not.
It has been said that the Nimbus hammer was created by giants of the sky who dwell above the world. That they were quick
Makes
to
sense.
anger.
Hmm.
The head of the warhammer is an actual cloud. You see this?
Wow.
It's very light,
That doesn't sound very powerful.
but it is. You can
How
attack twice in a round with this.
Wow.
Oh, because it's so light.
However, when you roll a natural one, the cloud flies away to the sky and does not return until the next session.
That's
I love it.
incredible.
If you guys want to add powers to it on a 12, I mean, I'm just saying there could be thunder and lightning, very, very frightening.
A bolt of lightning.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love it. What a cool relic. I wish we got two.
Attack twice.
Okay, cool. Amazing. We need to roll 2 magic items then. D200, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
2D200 and the facts of life. 44 and 35. Kind of low rolls. What does it mean? Who knows? It's nothing.
44
Founding
druidic
power.
rope.
That's a druish rope. I got it.
Hello, bear.
Bear, calm down. Why are you scrambling? He's scrambling. He's all scrambled.
So you find this piece of rope and a crowbar.
I say, Philo, is this some kind of, are you sure these are magical?
No, it beats me.
Is it because I used him once in a session already?
Mm-hmm.
I say, well, hold on, I can do this myself. I can do this.
Roll
I say, oh yeah, this is an 8 that I rolled on this druidic rope.
Ah, yes. Druidic rope. So you know that it can move at your command.
Oh, cool.
It's like basically a sentient, not sentient on its own, but it obeys
Right.
commands and ties itself. And
That's super useful. It's like crazy useful.
I already see a moment in the future where we use it to bind ourselves and to present ourselves as like prisoners to infiltrate something and we have it untie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
Oh, talk about
pretty
something
standard.
no one would ever suspect.
Yeah.
Having a magic rope that unties
I
itself.
love it. And the other one, the crowbar, I'm very familiar with reading about this crowbar of lore. That's an 11.
this is Quanit's trusty crowbar,
That's spelled
and
with
it
Q.
can open any non-magically locked or sealed door and chest.
Also really useful. We got some items, man.
Right? You said non-magically locked or sealed door or
Yeah.
chest?
Etc.
Cool.
It was a favorite tool of the thief Quanit Fimp, who was famously pilfered the estate of the Mad Earl of Scrunk.
Is Sprunk even on the map?
It's likely an old Munch place
Yeah.
that no
An old
longer
village
exists.
that no longer exists.
Yeah. Let's see. And we got 1x Magnificado. What did we roll for the magnificent item, Ben? And James, would you like to roll it?
Sure. What
D200 and then the
And
tree.
then depending on what kind of tool it is, yeah.
Yeah. 129.
Looks like a chemistry set.
It's a warhammer.
Another
Oh.
hammer.
Okay. Oh, you guys have probably changed the table that I'm looking at.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh, do you not look at the mundane item and then make it a magnificent item? Okay, I take it all back. I couldn't remember how you got magnificent
You
items.
do, but
Oh,
Has Ben looking at a spreadsheet or the book?
I was looking at the book. That's probably why.
I'm looking at the book as well. So I don't know.
Rude.
Josh,
No, it's fine.
The very, very first beta PDF. And there's
Oh,
no-
I'm looking at the version 1-2.
Yeah, that's old. That's old, dude.
I got to download the newest edition at drivethrurpg.com. Find the download a new beta bundle, which is free right now. Comes with some adventures, the entire rule book, everything you need to play the game.
Yeah, you can also
Like
get it
us.
at landofeme.com. You can get I think the beta's up there along with.
It's true.
or
I got to roll
else.
got to roll a d12 to see what that blunt weapon does.
Oh, I forgot. 7.
It's parry.
Interesting.
Once per combat, negate a counterattack. Meaning they can't counterattack.
Awesome.
That would have been useful against a dragon.
Right?
So you got like 2 hammers.
It's
a lot of
ask if-
weapons.
I say,
Yeah,
hey
I know.
Shane, you want to trade this hammer for this Perry Warhammer for something you got?
Hello, Princess Funnybone. Welcome.
Hey, don't know if you heard, but slain dragon, getting treasure.
Getting treasure. I hope you successfully tackled your own personal dungeon.
You want this kobold whistle?
I was not paying attention when you said what it did, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, you control kobolds or something.
I turned to Riley. I shrugged and say, "Hey, you want the kobold whistle instead of this Perry Warhammer?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got too many Warhammers.
Yeah, I feel like this Nimbus hammer is so cute.
So cute, and it's like good for Riley to wield because it's so light.
Yeah.
All right, I say, hey, good trade, buddy. So you seem more like a Warhammer kind of guy, anyways.
Yeah, something was wrong, with that whole sword business. It wasn't connecting, I need something just to
I think
smash.
it was
A little bit of weight.
like
You know what I
little
mean?
factors, yeah. The kobold slide whistle, got it.
All right, guys. I think we're 2 hours and 15 minutes. Probably end
That
it
was
there.
a solid amount. Yeah, I'm gonna probably
The fact that we were fighting a dragon this time was totally outside of the ordinary.
Indeed.
Good times, though, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thanks for everyone for watching, and
Yes, indeed.
we'll be back next week.
Back
Same
next
time, same
week.
place.
Yeah.
If you want to try out Land of Eme, you've heard us say you can get it at landofeme.com, or you can search for it on DriveThruRPG, and definitely join the Discord because people are looking for groups to play with each other. And if you have feedback about the game, you can put it there, or you can just stop in and say, hey.
Hey.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.